The Mabel Canton Cougars opened up their season with a 34-18 win at Grand Meadow last Friday night. Head coach Paul Tollefsrud joining us. And coach, what were your main takeaways from last Friday?
A physical game. We started out really slow. We and started the game with the safety by Grand Meadow. So we held them on. We actually got an interception down on the about the 4 yard line, and then our first play of the game ended up being a safety. So it didn't start out very well. In the first half, it's kind of it was kind of sluggish the entire time, and then we ended up scoring right before half. We stopped them and scored, and then we got the ball at the start of the second half, and we drove down and ended up scoring right away on that first drive. Kicked off to them, and they fumbled the kickoff, and then ended up scoring again. So, we controlled the second half. We won the turnover battle and stuff like that. So, it was a slow start, but it was a good. We got better as the night went on.
And what allowed that to happen? You mentioned you outscored them 22-0 in that third quarter. What allowed that to happen?
Just doing what we're supposed to do. Focus on the fundamentals and you know, be excited for each other when we make plays and and just build on the momentum.
And a couple of your veterans had a very nice. First of all, Isaac Underbach, he really contributed both sides of the ball. What made Isaac's play rise to a good level in week number one?
The nice thing about Isaac, he has a lot of experience. He, as we're running plays and we're running different things, he sees things that might be open. So, he's not afraid to say, "Hey, this might work" or whatever. And there was a huge play, our first touchdown. Now it was our second touchdown. It was passing touchdown to Kale Tollefsrud. He saw something with the corner and ended up we ran the same play again and ended up scoring that touchdown early, or that was that touchdown to go score before half. So he's a smart kid, and our kids, Kale Tollefsrud ran hard, Kale Eichen ran hard. So they had good nights from all three of those guys.
And contributing on both sides of the ball, that just kind of adds to what those kids can do. Veterans leading your team, correct?
Absolutely. And that's it. That's the one thing about this group now. They've had a lot of experience. A lot of them have played the last 2, 3 years, and now it's their time. And they have that. They've been in those situations before.
And when you look at some of the scores from last Friday night, you look at section number one. I'm seeing a wide open section, probably a case of most teams can probably beat any other team on any given night. Is that the way you're seeing it as well?
Yeah, I see it that way as well. It really is going to be every week is going to be a grind. I think we're all very, very similar. Whoever makes the least amount of mistakes, I think, is going to be the team that hopefully will probably come out at the end of the night.
And you're at home for the first time this Friday night as Houston comes to town. They had a nice win, 42-20 over Lanesboro last Friday. What impressed you about the Hurricanes on film?
They're big and physical and they get after it on defense. It's going to be a challenge. We got to be ready to hit force with force. Cody does a great job over there, and those kids believe in what they do and they get after it. And so we're excited for that opportunity. It's Steam Engine Days as well, and they'll hopefully have a nice crowd here and give us little extra pep as the night goes on. And no, it's going to be a good game, a good physical, hard-nosed high school football game.
All right. Hopefully you can go to 2-0 this Friday night, Coach. Keep your kids healthy. We wish you best of luck.
Thank you.
Paul Tollefsrud, head coach of the Mabel Canton Cougars. They will open up the home schedule Friday night against Houston.